Hey everybody, what's going on? Your host AMF1534 here. Welcome back to Let's Play some more Pac-Man Championship Edition DX+. And I also did a better job of hiding my cursor because it was just chilling on the screen the whole time, and I wasn't aware of that until I was editing it later on, so I hid it down in the bottom right corner so it's not getting in the way and looking stupid. So, what we did in the first episode is we were hanging out in Championship 2, just kind of going through some of the time trial things and seeing what we could come up with on that. And in the process of doing that, we unlocked a couple new places. We got the highway, and we also unlocked 3. But I want to do the highway one, because that one looked like fun. So we'll do score attack on this and see what we can come up with, since we got just a slightly different level design to work with here, and a little bit of a less neon-inspired thing. And we're actually starting off with a faster game speed, so that's kind of interesting. Definitely was just watching Ghost Adventures, and it was an episode I've not seen before, which is crazy, because I could have sworn that I had seen them all. But I guess I have not, and it was good. And then it made me, like, I ended up thinking about something that was totally unrelated to that completely. And it made me think of the other day when I was at work, there was this lady that she comes in all the time, and she's, like, super into conspiracy theories. And she always, whenever she comes in, she always tries to convince me that there's, you know, there's crazy shit going on. And, like, she obsesses over it so hardcore. And it just makes me think, like how much that's gotta suck. I'm not gonna say that I don't believe in conspiracies, because I'm sure there's stuff going on, but I try not to put, like, way too much stock into it, because you think about it, like, if you really allow yourself to get so locked up into that stuff, like, you're never gonna leave your fucking house. Like, you will get so consumed by the fact that the government or whatever is just, you know, doing crazy shit to mess with our minds, which, you know what, they may or may not be, but I try to not allow that stuff to dominate my mind, just because I know what'll happen if I allow it to. And, yeah, dude, I always wonder, like, it's gotta be unfortunate for people that get sucked into that kind of stuff, because, like, my uncle Kurt he's pretty far into that type of stuff. Like, he'll spend hours and hours, you know, looking into various government conspiracy theories about assorted things, and sometimes I just wonder, like, how many hours a night he spends, like, in his room, just, you know, studying that stuff and reading about it and being like, oh my god, that's totally happening, like, I can't even leave my house anymore. I can't eat any of the food that's in the grocery stores anymore because it's all got microchips from the government in it. And all these things, which I've certainly read things about, like how, you know, the government may or may not be microchipping us at some point in the near future. But I'm not going to sit here and, like, lose, you know, hours and hours of sleep over it out of, you know, fear of the whole thing. Alright, we're moving here. We're moving. This is a pretty wacky level design, by the way. Whoop. Like, there's just constantly things going on over here. Oh no! Oh, I tried to go back the other way and it wouldn't let me, you fucker. We're alright. Oh. No. Okay. Just got my button configuration mixed up there. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's the one thing I forgot to mention in my whole spiel about using bombs in this, is that the one small penalty for you using bombs in here is that they will slow down the game speed a little bit. So that's like your little miniature penalty for using bombs in this, is that they'll slow down the gameplay a little bit. Oh no, okay. That was almost really bad, but it wasn't. I like some of the new icons that they use for these things. Oh god, fuck. I'm still trying to get used to using the gamepad on this. It's still kind of throwing me off a little bit. I am getting used to it though. Like, we've done a fairly good job here, and we just picked up an egg. Which now that that happened, I'm kind of wanting to get down on a. Oh god. Okay. I kind of want to make a. It was a scrambled egg and jalapeno and cheese sandwich. I made one of those the other night and it was fucking amazing. And I know that I actually just just went against something that I just said the other day. We're like, oh my god, how can you say that a sandwich is amazing? Like, and then something truly amazing will happen, and you won't even know what to fucking say to describe it. So I take that back. It was fucking spectacular. We'll use that instead. We'll use a word that doesn't describe something that would be on par with the second coming of Christ. But yeah, it was really, really good. Like, it was fantastic. Oh shit. Oh, we're getting towards the end of this one here. Oh, God. God. It's so hard, like, going up and down these lanes like this, because there's not, like... There's only limited ways that you can go in order to, kind of, you know, shake those guys off. It's pretty wacky. We got a good score, though, I feel like. So what do we get now? Alright. Good stuff. Your global ranking has risen. Oh, good. I'm glad that our global ranking just had an erection. That's always a good thing to know. Okay, let's do a couple time trials and see if maybe we can unlock a new level. Oh, we did. We got Junction. Oh, it's the Lego brick one. Okay, well, we're not going to do it just yet. We will do it, though. Do not worry about that. I want to do a couple of time trials here just so we can get them out of the way. But yeah, that's what I was thinking of, and I think the reason why that I thought of the whole conspiracy theories thing after you know, watching Ghost Adventures or whatever, was that I feel like a lot of people may think that the whole, like, paranormal thing, that it's all, you know, conspiracy based, or, you know, that it's all something that, or like, I think Aliens is really the bigger part of that, where people think it's conspiracy laden, which, you know what? For all I know, it probably is. And I think that there's actually a good reason for that, because it wouldn't surprise me at all if aliens are real. Like, that would not be something that I'd be like, oh, huh, had no idea about that. Like, the universe is so fucking huge. Like, there's no way in the world that that aliens aren't, like, there's not some other being out there that's, you know, that's not human beings. Like, I feel like that's totally a legitimate concept. But I feel like there's a reason why they're not telling us this, because, I mean, think about what would happen if they finally one day decided to go, you know, to go public and hold, like, a press conference and say, hey, just so you know, aliens are totally real, and we've been hiding it from you guys for like a few decades now. Like, imagine the mass hysteria that would come out of that. Like, think about what would happen if they actually decided to tell us that information. Like, people would lose their fucking minds. Like, people would not be able to handle that type of reality. Oh! Oh! Oh, I don't have any bombs left. Oh! Ugh. It's getting too wild over here. Oh my god. Oh my... We're not gonna make it! No! Failure. Alright, we'll have to try it again. I kind of got myself into trouble on that one. That was a little bit of my own fault there. We'll be alright, though. I forgot to get the power pellets. That was part of the issue that I had to deal with there. But yeah, like, if they actually told everybody that, you know, there were aliens around, like, the entire world would go into complete panic mode. Because nobody's gonna know how to respond to that. Like, you're like, okay, so there's aliens, but what the fuck are we supposed to do about that now? Like, exactly how are we supposed to deal with a higher power like that? Or that we assume would be a higher power. Obviously, they've got flying saucers and all that shit, and they're probably a higher power than we are. So, like, there are certain things like that I don't disagree with. Like, I have no problem with, you know, us not knowing that thing. Like, I feel like in a lot of these cases, ignorance is bliss, because there are things that we're probably just better off not knowing. But then there are some things that, you know, that really need to come out. Like, I guarantee you, well, actually, I kind of know it in a way because I work in the natural health, you know, industry, is that, you know, we already have access to a lot of different cancer cures, but they're not making those readily available for people unless it's for, you know, extremely exorbitant price, because there's no money in that. Like, the pharmaceutical industries make so much more money off of people by keeping them sick and not treating them, rather than actually getting them the proper treatment that they need. Because, you know, like, what would be the point of, you know, giving somebody a one-time treatment and getting rid of their cancer forever, as opposed to, you know, keeping them on radiation and having them take, you know, shitloads of different medications for the rest of their lives and making way more money out of that. It's really fucked up, like, that's for sure. But, you know, I mean, there's kind of a conspiracy in that if we really wanted to, right this very minute, you know, doctors could cure a lot of different forms of cancer that, you know, would have been otherwise deemed as, you know, not curable. Oh god. Oh shit. Okay, we need to get this. Definitely need to get that. Refresh the other side. God, I don't think I've ever been at a speed this high before. Just throwing that out there. I could be wrong, though. I think the highest that I remember going to was like 35, and that was just a couple levels ago, so going at 46 was fucking crazy. Okay, so I think we'll call it good on Highway for now. I want to be able to jump into Junction real quick here and do the little score attack out of that. So I think after we do the score attack, that'll be about all the time we've got for today. Whoa! Even the Pac-Man model looks different. What the fuck? This all looks different. This is weird. I like it, though. I like that they're using totally different, like, character models for this stuff right now. Wow, this is super cool. I'm like totally mesmerized by the completely different thing that we're taking on here right now. This is super tight. Oh, you're all gonna die! I'll get you damn kids for this! Oh, okay, here we go. We gotta wake them all up. Whip, 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 whip! I love that they follow, like, they'll actually follow you, like, down to the T where you're going, and not do, like, any weird, like, just start running around aimlessly. Like, they'll actually follow you exactly where it is that you're trying to go. Which makes it awesome if you're trying to do one of these little actions. Think about how powerful Pac-Man's jaws would have to be to pull off something like that. Oh shit. Okay, that was kind of my own fault there. Like, imagine how strong his jaws would be to have to chomp down all in one fluid motion to kill these things. Like, it's fucking insane. Like, oh, you want some of this? Oh, fuck. You want some of this? Oh, I'll give you some of this. Oh, okay, I didn't really mean to do that. That was kind of a weird sequence there, but I'll take it. So I see what it is. Oh shit! Oh no! Okay, got ourselves stuck in a bad spot there. So we only make the game speed go up as soon as we hit one of those pellets, like one of those ones that the guys are hiding, or if we oh wow. Barely got away with that one. Oh, man, we've had to use a lot of bombs, and I mean a lot of them. I really like the little theme song that we've got for this level. It's very kind of chill and relaxed. Oh boy. Barely snuck past him on that one. Oh my god. This is gonna be serious. Serious pass rush! Holy shit, that was a lot of things. There we go. This almost sounds like elevator music in a way. It's like something I'd hear in my dentist's office, which if I did, I would totally not be, you know, apprehensive to going to the dentist anymore, because you get cool-ass music like that, man, I'll go there all fucking day. I may or may not have been able to make it out of that one, but I just wanted to be sure. Oh, it totally resets the timer, too. we could actually just keep this going pretty much forever fucking more. Why haven't we been doing this the whole time? Just have permanent fucking stuff on that. Oh wow, I don't know why he didn't come after me like that. He should have, he would have totally had me. Wow, look at that combo. Oh yeah, by the way, in case anybody was wondering exactly what I was getting at in the way of like natural cancer cures, because there totally have been some. Like vitamin B17 was totally one of them. They called it Laetrile back in the day. In case anybody was like, there's never been any natural ones, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. There totally have been. That was actually considered at one point like an actual cure for not like every known form of cancer, obviously, but for a number of different ones it was actually considered to be a legitimate form of one, but the FDA took it off the market because of the fact that they were going to lose a lot of money in that if if they allowed the natural market to keep that available. But it has recently resurfaced, so that would be one thing. There's also been stuff with like actually consuming food-grade hydrogen peroxide. That would be another one. Oh, almost done with this one. There's been, let's see, there's an item called IP6 and inositol. There's another one that's been... Whoa! How the hell did I walk into that without dying? There were a whole bunch of them right there. There was another one called, let's see, there's something called Essiac-T, which is like an herbal blend of things that are good for fighting cancer. In some cases has cured. It's not like a 100% positive thing, but it has been known to do that. There's been one called, let's see, AHCC, which is like a blend of different like mushroom extracts that are good for increasing your killer T-cell count, which also, again, isn't like an absolute cure, but in some cases for people has been able to cure their cancer. So, I mean, there are things out there. I mean, obviously, none of these things are ever going to be just a 100% like absolute, this thing is going to cure cancer every single time you give it to somebody type of thing. Like, there are cases where it doesn't work, but they have been known for that sort of thing, and it sucks that, like, not everybody that has cancer has access to this stuff, you know? Like, they have to just pay, like, fucking bajillions of dollars to pharmaceutical industries to get, like, the ones that they have, whereas the ones that I've got, they're a little more readily available, not as expensive, but, you know, the percentage of success may not be quite as high. But hey, at least it's something that's worth trying. I'd rather, if I had cancer, I'd want to try every fucking thing in the world if it would get rid of it, rather than just being like, oh, well, I've got cancer, I guess I might as well just die. Know what I'm saying? Alright, well, that kind of got depressing really quickly. So, my friends, we have run out of time for this episode, but when we come back on the next installment of Let's Play Pac-Man Championship Edition, we have unlocked Spiral, which, hey, I'm down with that one. I think we may have to give that one a try. Maybe we'll go over here and take a look at Free, since it's there as well. But, if anything, definitely want to check out Spiral. So, until next time, my friends, this is AMF1534 saying thank you guys for watching, and watch out for the government, 'cause it's bad everywhere!